We're going to get started in a second. I'm about to send this link out, then we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, what's going on, y'all? It's Friday. There's some moves about to start. Well, there's moves already starting. So we're about to go ahead and hop on these charts. So give me 1 second, y'all. All right, so things are about to, the new candlestick just started. See potential buy setups on the New Zealand pairs. We might just fix this real quick. So price did just break this level. So we're going to see if it can stay above this level, and if so, we'll go for a possible buy on GN. I like how GN's looking, but we're going to wait and see how it reacts to this level first. I like how this is looking right here. So there's a few pairs I actually like. Give me 1 second. And there's a few pairs that already started their moves. So we're going to see that we're going to retrace. A good example is all the JPY pairs. Literally all the JPY pairs started dumping around midnight. Let's see if they're going to continue to dump or are they going to retrace. But continue to dump, we do have some nice positions on NJ and then also CHF JPY. So we're going to keep an eye on these pairs. This one actually already broke the level. So we're just going to wait to see how it reacts to being underneath here and preferably a retest, which is what it's trying to do right now. So if it can do that retest, or if it's showing wants to continue to try to dump our lower price. So I would preferably like to see a retest. So we're going to see if price can do so. And then we're going to go from there. So I'm about to pull up some of these on my other screen too, because there's a few moves going on that I want to keep an eye on. Let's see. Yeah, we could possibly go for a scalp setup here because it looks like the USD pairs pumped up yesterday, and so did some of the Canadian pairs. And it looks like they're continuing to do so. This thing did just break above this wall right here. Let me see. But we're going to see if we can stay above this wall. And if we can, we might look for a buy setup here. But it is still bearish, but could potentially see the lower high be made just the way the candle structure looks. And we'll go over that in just a second. But things are retracing right now, which is good for us. So we're just going to let them do their thing, look and see what the charts are up to, and then we're going to go from there. So let's look. We're just about to go down the list. Once my screen fixes this. So I do see a slight gap, which is interesting. So we're about to see how price reacts to this level here. Because looking at the indices, they all look very similar to this. We are bearish, but they did do a nice pump up. but now they are dropping back down onto these key levels. So we're going to see how price reacts to these levels here. Now SPX and NAS kind of took off early as well. So these are dropping, but they kind of took off a little early. As we can see here, it's built a nice wall right here, but the ideal entry would have been to enter right there, similar to this right here. But only this wall. So we could potentially enter here. It'll just be a little bit of a later entry. That's just the only thing. Let me see what the risk to reward would look like on this. It's still not terrible. But we're going to see how it reacts to this wall right here, because there's a level of traffic and a wall right here. So we're going to see if it can break that. But the ideal entry would have been around 38.40. That's the only thing about it. Same thing with NAS. We see NAS did the same thing. So it makes sense for ESTX and GBPJPY try to. Sometimes GBPJPY and ESTX kind of want to do their own thing, but for the most part, especially when there's volume in the market, they like to follow suit and do similar things. But I do want to point out that GBPJPY's 4-hour level is right here. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when price hits the strong support resistance level. You can see the rejection wicks here, and then most importantly, most obvious, you can see the harsh rejection when price hit this level. So it's going to be interesting to see how price reacts when it does hit that level. But as of now, ESTX is deciding to do a dump. So we're going to wait to see how it reacts to this wall right here. And then, of course, the next 15-minute candlestick. And then we're going to go from there. But let's go back to these JPY pairs. Let me pull up my other screen too. All right. So NJ looks like it's still trying to dump. Me and the members caught a nice 80 JPY sell yesterday. The stop loss was a little too low because it literally hit our stop loss, then dumped again. So we could give it a little bit more wiggle room because it literally hit our stop loss, then dumped again. Now it's right back at the last TP we hit, which was TP4 yesterday. But that does happen. That is a part of the game sometimes. But we're going to see if we can jump into some of these right here because we do see price retracing. So we might have some good entries on NJ and CHFJPY. So we're going to be keeping an eye on NJ, CHFJPY. Just look at how it hit this level here and then dropped. Like as soon as it touched it, just dropped. So we might be seeing a new low be made here. So it's either going to respect this level or we're going to see a new low being made. But let me see something real quick. Let's go back to GBPCAD. Yeah, so we're going to wait to see how GBPCAD is looking. And then USDCHS kind of tempting too, because it is bearish and it did finally break this level and it's underneath it. Did a retest of the daily and it's slowly pushing down. So we might go for a sell here as well. There are a few options for some nice setups. But again, we're going to wait for the next 15. We got a new 5-minute about to pop in about like 2 minutes. So there are a few options we can look at for potential setups. But we're just going to patiently wait for a second. Yeah, so we see it's reacting off the daily level. You can see a wick right here, touch that level and it's pushing back up, which is normal. Just like we see right here, touch this level, it's rejecting up. So yeah, we're going to see how price reacts to these levels here. Euro New Zealand, We caught a nice buy setup on this yesterday. Going to see how it's going to react. It's currently chilling on the 4-hour level again. We caught this nice buy on live yesterday. Then as you see, as soon as it hit that level, did a reattempt, then dropped back down, then push back up. So it's currently just on the 4-hour level, literally. So we're going to see what the next 15 looks like and see how it reacts to that level. See on USD, the USD pairs are, well, let me not say the indices, but like the currency pairs, I do see them pumping up. We can't really do nothing with that one. Let's see what GU's up to. Yeah, we're going to leave that alone. So in U, depending on what the next 15 looks like, could be a possible buy, and we could see price come up to this wall here. And depending on how it reacts to that wall, it could come up to the daily. Because when we look on the daily time frame, we can see that was bullish. Then we see when it hit this level here, broke through the previous lower high. But when it hit the strong support resistance level, it pulled back up. And then we currently see a rejection wick on the daily level. So it's going to be interesting to see if price is going to drop back down or it's going to respect this level and then retest this level again. But as of now, it's a nice rejection wick on the daily candlestick. So depending on how it reacts to this wall here, the next 15, we could possibly look for a buy or could reject after it hits this wall right here. So we're going to see. CHFJPY did a nice retest and it's dropping. Yeah, so we're going to see what the next 15 looks like. And we might enter that. Yeah, the JPY pairs are still dropping. We could have caught some nice pips on EJ and GJ, but they're starting to move a little bit early. But like I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, next year, we're going to be changing things up a little bit. We're still going to be trading London session, but we might be it's not might, we are going to be on the charts at different hours as well, in Asian and pre-London. So ESTX is just chilling on that level there. Let me see what gold's up to. Gold's pushing up. New Zealand. Let me see how GN's reacting to that level. Yeah. So we might see a repeat of this because GN is bearish as of now, and it is underneath the daily time frame and it's rejecting that. So we might go for a sell right here. So we're going to wait to see what the 15 looks like. I would like to see this break underneath here before the 15-minute candlestick, but we're going to see. We're going to see. And we might adjust the stop loss since it did react the way it reacted right there. So we might do something like that. Yeah, so we're going to see how that reacts right there. GA is on a strong support resistance level. We can see how price is treating this resistance level here, then also support level here. And we currently can see the rejection wick here. But as of now, price did do a nice drop, but it could very much so come up to here and the potential continue to drop back down. So, and that's what it looks like it's trying to do right now. So we could possibly look for a buy setup on here. Just going to wait to see what the next 15-minute candlestick decides to do. But there is a strong wall of price right here. Then stop loss. Put it right underneath this body of price right here. It's a pretty big stop loss though. Let's just say 20. All right, cool. All right, so CHF-JPY did just drop. So yeah, we might be going for some sells on this next candlestick, because I do like how that just drops like that. Did it a little bit a minute before the next candlestick, but that is a good sign. The other JPY pairs are following suit. But you see it retracing back up. It's hitting a wall right there. So yeah, I do like how these are looking right here. Still going to be patient waiting for NJ. So NJ's on the daily level. But new 15 did just start. So we might enter this. I do like how this is looking. We're going to see how this candlestick goes. First, I'm going to go ahead and post the disclaimer out before we enter any trades. Whoops. Because it did just retest. It did a nice retest on that wall, the orange line right there. So I do like that. And it looks like it's trying to drop. It's currently on a wall of price, but it definitely can break that if volume was to keep pushing to the downside. And this was from the news. We had a huge drop, came up to retrace. Now it's dropping. So I would like to see it drop down further, but we do have a few walls of price right here. That price could struggle to break through. But I do like how this is looking. So SL for this, I'm looking at 143.80, 143.85. So 143.85 just be on the safe side. Yeah, I do like how this is looking though. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in on this. Yes, I'm entering this right here. Now, this is your first time on the stream. If you don't see what I see, you don't have to enter. And then, of course, make sure to read the disclaimer. But yeah, I'm already slightly blue. And I already actually hit what would have been the first TP already. But yeah, we're going to let this thing right. Yeah, it's dropping right now. So y'all should be blue if y'all jumped in on this. We're about to look at some other pairs too. But let me type these TPs up real quick. Because I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff moving. Yeah, so that thing's dropping. And it actually hit TP2 already. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But yeah, that thing's dropping nicely. Or 250. So where are we at right now? Yeah, so TP2 did get hit. So make sure to hit that like button, y'all. We're getting straight to it. Getting straight to it. So now I'm about to mark off the next TP, and then we're going to jump on some other charts because I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff on the move right now. And we're literally about to hit whoops. We're about to hit TP3 in a second, but let me go on some other charts really quick, see what's going on. Okay, bam. Yeah, sure. Y'all should be nice and blue on this so far. There are some other pairs on the move. Yeah, this thing took off as well. It's a little too late for entry on that, though. Dang, all these took off. Damn. Okay, I like how this is doing that. So we might be jumping in GN too. Yeah, but the USD pairs took off at the same time as those JPY pairs. But I like how this is looking. This is the area where price hit 2 times, then retrace back up. So I want to see how it's going to react to this level before I enter. So I'm going to put this on another screen. I like how this is looking right here. So we're going to keep an eye on this, as well as, let me see what some other pairs are up to. Yeah, because we did miss some entries on some other pairs, which is a little unfortunate, but it happens. GBAUD. So the downtrend might continue if we can break that wall. So we're going to see how GBAUD reacts to this level here. But yeah, the USD pairs when it took off on us. So we could enter those. We might be able to enter NU. But all the other USD pairs, as y'all saw, already started the pump. So we're going to see how price reacts to this level here. And we're also going to go back to this and see what's going on. All right, and we just hit another TP. So we're already at TP3. Getting straight to it. I think it's actually we just hit TP4. Like that thing's just dropping like nobody's business. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Literally just started the stream. Literally just hopped out of bed. And we're getting to it. Yeah, that thing's going crazy. Let me see if NJ broke that level, because we're about to jump in on this as well. We're about to ride this whole wave down. Yeah, so I'm about to write this up too, because I like how this is looking. GN hasn't broken that level yet. Yeah, we might be jumping on this real soon. Yeah, but that thing is just literally tanking. Broke through, did a perfect retest off this wall, and then it's just ripping. I wouldn't be surprised these would have been nice entries too. So yeah, next year, there's going to be a whole lot of changes to the playbook. I'm really excited about it. The course is going to be dropping next year. I want it to be ready the first week of January. That's the goal. So I've been working on that. So that's going to be coming out next year as well. And then our trading hours are going to be a little bit different as well. So I want to look for a sell on this. Little bias. So I am going to just mark this up, because it could come for this wall right here. That'd be a nice setup right there. GN still chilling at that level. Let me show you what I'm talking about, because I'm looking at it on my other screen. But still chilling at this level. So we're going to see what the next 5 minute and the 15 does. Then we're going to go from there. Yeah, but this thing dropped a quick. We entered at like 90, or yeah, we entered at like 142.90. That thing dropped 30 pips in like 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, which is crazy. But yeah, so we're gonna see what the next 5 minute does. Yeah, so these are retracing back down. Yeah, but we're gonna leave those alone for now. We missed those entries, so we're not even gonna sweat about those. So we're keeping an eye on that. We're keeping an eye on GA as well. GA has been dropping. I was assuming we might have seen a potential lower high be made here because there's a strong support resistance level, but it looks like it's trying to break through. We do have a nice rejection wick here, so it looks like price is attempting to try to break through this. I was assuming we could potentially see a lower high be made, but we do see that this did get retested yesterday, and then we see the rejection wick down. Then we see another retest, rejection wick down. So it makes sense why price could potentially break through this level. But of course, we're still going to wait for price to break through this wall before we get excited. But we are going to mark this up. We're going to mark this up. GN still struggling to break that level there. This is still dropping. Now, again, when this next new 5 minute digit start, but when the next 15 starts, we could see a retracement or price is going to continue to dump. So do keep that in mind. So while price is dumping, your screen should be nice and blue. And I'm about to do some more write-ups for some more potential trade setups. And then we're going to go from there. Let me see y'all. Let me see if there's any comments. No comments. Okay, cool. All right. So if I'm quiet, that's what I'm doing. I'm writing up these trade ideas. So just give me 1 second. So for NJSL, I'm looking at 84.15, 415. Bam. So I'm looking at NJ. I'm looking at GN also. I'm also looking at GA. So I'm going to do a write-up for GA just in case we do enter a sell. Those are just joined the stream. We're only in one trade. That's CHFJPY. We're already at TP3, almost at TP4. So I don't recommend anyone jumping in now. But all these are just markups and trade ideas. I'm only in that trade currently. Let me say 7855. So this one will be about a 100 pip stop loss. GN is still trying to break that level, which is still fine because it could break at the next candlestick. Yeah, so again, we've hit multiple TPs. We could see a possible retracement. So if you're happy with your profits, make sure to secure your profits, move SL in profit, close, whatever the case may be. Because like I said, in that disclaimer, yeah, we would have hit another TP. That thing literally barely broke through it. And I was thinking about putting it this high. I could have put it this high. I don't know why I didn't, honestly. I would have put it up above this. Or SL wouldn't have gotten hidden. Wouldn't have gotten hit. But it is all good. It happens sometimes. So we're watching these. GN is still attempting though. Yeah, so the next candlestick we might be jumping in on GN. So SL for this, I'm looking at 91.35. So this one was about a 100 pip stop loss as well. But we might be jumping in this, the next candlestick, the next 15 as well. Do a slight retest. Yeah, we might jump in on this as well. New candlestick did just start. So I'm looking at it on my other screen. And I think we hit the other TP. I'm going to check that in a second. But again, we do see retracement, like I just said, was possible. But yeah, I'm looking at two screens right now. And I would pull out, I mean, I have my phone out, but I'm not going to pull it up to see. I'm pretty sure we hit it, though. I'm not going to lie. Pretty sure we hit it, but I'm looking at some other pairs right now. Yeah, I'm gonna enter this. This is gonna be just a members only. I'm talking about GN. I entered GN. This is just gonna be a members only play though. But of course, if you're on the stream, you can hop in on this too. It could do a retest, but I do see it possibly breaking through that level. So we're just gonna jump in on that. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see a retest. So now I'm about to see if we hit the second TP for, or the whatever TP we want for CHFJPY. So let me see that real quick. No, we missed it by a pip. So we missed TP, I think 4 for CHF by a pip. But that doesn't mean it can't break through it. But price doesn't just go straight down or straight up. Retracements are a part of the game. And GN might do a slight retracement. I can't see that happening. But yeah, we're gonna let that ride out. I like how GA is looking, but I'm waiting to see what's trying to break through it. Let's look to the left. There's slight level of traffic. We can see here off this wall, huge rejection, strong support resistance level. But a strong support can turn to a strong resistance, and vice versa. Strong resistance can turn to a strong support. It is currently breaking underneath it. Done some retest on this wall. Yeah, so I do like how this is looking right here. Yeah, so they are retracing a little bit, but that is normal. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we hit it this time. Yeah, we did. So yeah, we're making some money, y'all. We are making some money. TP5 just got hit. Our screen should be nice and blue. Next TP is 50. And let's go to NJ. So we're still going to wait for NJ to break this level. We're still going to stick to that rule. GN is attempting to break that level here. You see that right here. GN is attempting to break that level there. Let's see what's going on with the indices. Yeah, so we're still waiting. It's still chilling on the 4-hour level. So we're still going to wait patiently for that. Out of curiosity, let's see what SPX is doing. Again, ooh, it retraced for, I still don't like this though. I still wanted to enter there. It could still dump. It could still dump. But it could just be me being picky. But yeah, I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm just going to see if we can jump in on US30 and USDX. They're both chilling on the 4-hour levels. So we're just going to let them do their thing. But those that enter GN with us, me and the members, TP1 did just get hit. And I need to fix the TPs because the TPs are a little off. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. 10, 05. There we go. Now they are fixed. So TP2 for GN is 90.10. And let me pull it up because y'all can't see what I see. But TP1 did just get hit. It's the next TP here. So we're going to see if we can break that level. JPY pairs are doing a retracement, which is normal. Because again, price isn't just going to pump up or just pump down. Retracements are a part of the game. But yeah, so we're 2 for 2 so far. Let me see what GA's up to. I'm still going to wait for GA to... New 5-minute did just start. GA is looking nice, though, I ain't going to lie. So we might be jumping in GA as well. Let me see what else is going on. Yeah, so we kind of missed out on the USD pairs because they are still pumping. But it's all good. Because honestly, you miss opportunities all the time. So it's all good. Can't get into everything. Would have been nice to jump in on those though. So this thing just took off. This not so much, but all the other USD pairs. Well, scratch that. NU is still chilling. But Euro USD, AED USD, those took off. But it's all good. GN and CJ are retracing, but that's normal because they did just hit a TP, and CHF JPY. JPY pairs in general have been doing a nice dump all night, so it does make sense why it's doing that. And if y'all read the disclaimer in the free Telegram, free signal room, first link in the description, you'll understand why price is doing what it's doing. But let's pull this up. Yeah. So we're still going to be waiting on this to see what it decides to do. And then this is now treating the daily level as a resistance as of now, but I still want to wait for price to break through this level before we do anything. Let me see. Yeah, but I think that's the only things we're going to be jumping in for now. We're going to be waiting on NJ for possible setup, and then GPAUD for possible setup. And I think that's it, because everything else is kind of already started to move. Yeah. And it makes sense why this is doing that too. You see all the JPY pairs retracing. But with this, we want to see this get we're not in this, but if we were, we'd want to see this green line be treated as a resistance and price continue to drop down, because we see the same green line got treated as a support. Then price dropped down, broke through this level. Before it broke through this level, you can see the rejection wick right here. And then it finally broke through. You see the rejection wick here treating as a resistance. And now we see another retest, but we see in real time how price is struggling to break that level and how it's actually, dropping off of it a little bit. Again, that's not a coincidence. Yeah, but we're not entering anything else as of now. We're patiently waiting for them to break our levels and for our confirmations. So yeah, we're only in 2 trades currently. GN only hit TP1, but CJPY has hit, I think, 5 TPs. No, I'm looking at my phone. Yeah, so it is doing a nice retracement. So again, not every TP is going to get hit, and especially after like TP2 or 3 gets hit, make sure to have your S on profit, take partials, whatever you do, but your screen should not turn red. Now TP1 is a little bit different. TP2 also a little bit different, but after TP3, you should not let your trade go back to your entry. So this is still chilling right there. Yeah, so GN hit that TP, then it's retracing back up. So I want to see it break back down and continue to drop. But we do have a strong wall here, so it makes sense why it's doing that. I feel like I was looking at something else too. Oh, so that took off, that broke through. I'm gonna leave that alone. EuroCAD's looking interesting too. It's looking like got a huge indecision wick for the past 2 days. Now we can see here it's been bullish for a while, but when it hit this level, slight drop, then hit this daily level, and now it's stuck on this wall on a smaller time frame. I mean, we can see the wall right here. This let me change the color. We can see the wall here. We literally see how price closed above it, how price closed underneath it, and then back is treating as a support level. So it's in a little sweet spot. It's like in a little box between like these 2 levels of price right here, these 2 orange lines. So we're just going to be looking at this to see whether the downtrend is going to begin or if it's going to break through this and reattempt to make a new high. It's 2 possibilities we could see. Whoops. So that's pushing back up. Yeah, so we're just going to be patient waiting on the other pairs to see what direction they're trying to go. This is chilling on this wall here, but it is struggling to break and stay underneath it, but it has gone farther than it has so far. But this is the first time it's hit it in a while, hit this level. And we do see a huge level of traffic here. This is a strong support resistance level here. So I am going to definitely patiently wait to see if price can break this level before we jump in on a sell. Because there's a lot of it's going to take a lot of volume and momentum to break those levels. It's not impossible though, but it's definitely going to take some work. So we're just going to patiently wait and see if price can do that. GBCAD did a nice drop and is doing a retest on the daily level. So we're going to see if it's going to break through this level or if it's going to drop back down. But currency pair wise, the USD pairs and some of the Canadian pairs are pumping up. But we can see right here, Our price did a nice drop, and we can see the downtrend potentially beginning. It is on a strong support resistance level, as we can see here, and a wall of price. And we see how our price reacted off this 4-hour level. So yeah, we're going to see what price is up to. And no, that's not in balance. So G is coming back to that wall. JPY pairs are retracing some more. So again, well, let's see what CJ is looking like. Yeah. So y'all still blue, but again, if you're not comfortable with the retracement, or you just genuinely don't know if it's going to keep dropping, because again, we look to the left, we see that a huge level of traffic as well. So that's why it's retracing. So do not let your screens turn red. New 15-digit start. So we're going to see if it's going to come back up or it's going to attempt to drop down again. So that's what we're going to be looking at. We're also going to be looking at GA. See what GA is up to. Yeah, these are still trying to make their minds up. All right, so I was about to reattempt to try to break that level. So we're going for round 2 on CHF-JPY. Let's see what NJ is up to. NJ is still on the daily level, so we're going to leave that alone. Out of curiosity, I want to see what the other USD pairs are up to. So this is pushing up. So this is trying to break. I can see at least hitting this wall here, which would be about 15 pips. I can see hitting that wall minimum. One, because there's a strong wall of price, and they also just looking to the left. You can see at the same level price did that. Then also looking to the left again, we see the same level over and over again being respected. But now I'm just debating if I want to go for that scalp or not. Looking at the 4-hour price, it's been pushing up, been choppy, but it has been pushing up. Then we have a huge rejection wick on the daily. It's definitely tempting for it. I could see it come to this daily level here. Reacted off this 4-hour. This is what's currently going on. It's currently respecting that daily level though. I'm just going to leave that alone for now. So GN's reattempting as well. And CHF-JPY. USDX kind of chilling. It's kind of following the USD pairs and the other indices. There's some liquidity it could try to grab. Yeah, so I'm going to wait to see if price can break that level before we jump in. Yeah, so I'm watching the charts right now. These are the only. Well, let me go back to GA, see what that's up to. Yeah, so we're waiting to see. We're keeping an eye on GA. We're keeping an eye on NJ. We're keeping an eye on the indices as well. But we're only in 2 trades currently as of now. Yeah, I can see price breaking through that level. It's trying to. I can see it for a scalp setup. That's literally it. Yeah, it's definitely struggling to break this wall though. New 5-minute did just start. I'll keep an eye on this, but there's some other pairs that I like kind of better. Yeah, so we're just going to be in these 2 trades. Going to be waiting for NJ to see if it can break through that level. It is trying. GN is attempting as well, but the GP pairs, let me not say all of them yet. GJ just hit that 4-hour level again. But as far as I can see, most of the GP pairs are pumping up. You know, the USD pairs are pumping up as well. Except NU. NU is the only one currency pair wise that's not pumping up. So we're just going to ignore that for now. So we've got 8 minutes to the next 15. So we're going to see what the next 15 looks like. Yeah, if I'm quiet, that's because I'm on 2 screens right now. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss out on anything. Because we literally missed out on some huge entries on 2 USD pairs. All right, so while these things are chilling doing their thing, let's go over at least my schedule for the first week of the new year and the new quarter. Of course, we know there's no news going on today. Slight orange for the news. That's about it. Sunday is Sunday. So Monday, I won't be streaming. I might be on the chart still, but as you can see, there's a lot of bank holidays and a lot of bank holidays on a lot of the pairs I like to trade. But that doesn't mean that there won't be any potential setups. So I might be on the chart still because I'll probably be up at that time anyways. So if I see something, I might call something out. But I'm going to see. And if the market's open on Monday, I don't know if the market's going to be open on Monday. But if it is, I'm just be on the charts. I'm not going to be streaming, but I will be back streaming on Tuesday. Like I said, the sale ends on Monday. All right, everything's 50% off right now. The sale ends on Monday. Then I want to have the course done and ready that first week by that weekend at the latest. I'll keep y'all updated on that. The members already know what's going on with that, but I'll keep the rest of y'all updated on that. But yeah, so far we're just chilling right now. We're going to see if the JPY pair can keep dropping down. So we're in a slight drawdown on GN, but we're going to see what the next 5 minutes, the next 15 is going to do about that. As always, though, hold to SRTP. You should be risking the same amount per trade. Doesn't matter what the SL is, the stop loss. Doesn't matter what pair you're trading. You should be risking the same percentage each trade. So this is dropping down. So let's see what NJ is looking like. All right, so we might be jumping in on this the next 15. We're still going to patiently wait though, because as we can see, it's literally doing a repeat of what happened last time. Again, not a coincidence. All right, so I'm going to be jumping into GA as well. Yeah, so we're going to see what the next 15 looks like. Then we're going to go from there. GN's reattempting to drop down as well. GA is trying to drop as well. GBCAD looks like it's trying to drop also. So let me mark off this wall. So we're going to see what that's talking about. But yeah, NJ is definitely struggling to break that level. That just broke the 4-hour level. Yes, so this would have been a crazy. Look at that. That's a beautiful drop. This one EJ did. But yeah, we're going to take care of that next week. I'm going to see how that's going to go. Yeah, but y'all should be nice and blue on CGPJPY. Yeah, we might be jumping in on these soon. We're going to see what it's talking about. So let me write these up. Yeah, so GN just tanked again. So it's about to be right back at our TP1. Should be right back at y'all's entries. But it's about to hit TP1 again. The CHFJPY is right back at, where are we at? I think TP3 or 4, one of the two. This is how we did yesterday while we're waiting for the next 15. We went 4-0 yesterday. We're 10-0 for the week. New Zealand CAD, TP5 got hit, 28 pips. New Zealand USD, TP3 got hit, 17 pips. Euro New Zealand, 55 pips. All TPs got hit. 80 JPY, TP4 got hit, 23 pips. Got a total of 123 pips. 4 of those pips strictly for the members. Ending the week 10-0, which is not bad. And now we're in 2 trades currently. So now we're currently 12-0 because both of these trades we're in have hit a TP. Yeah, but the JPY pairs are tanking right now. Well, I mean, I say tanking, they are dropping. This just dropped as well. I'm not going to get excited yet. Going to wait for the next 15, but this is a good sign for us, so we might be jumping in on this. GN is dropping as well. So I do like this right here. But we're still going to wait. We can wait 50 seconds, right, y'all? We can wait 50 seconds. But I do like how that's looking. We're about to hit. We did hit it. What TP are we on? We hit TP5. TP6 is 142.50. So we just hit TP6. Make sure that like button, y'all. Whoops. Delete. TP6 hit. Bam. So next TP is 142.45. This happened right before the 15, which is perfect, which is what I wanted to happen. Yeah. Boom. So we're right back at TP1 for GN as well. New 15 did just start. Let's see what GA is looking like. I want to see if it's going to retest, but it looks like it might just continue to drop. So we might just jump in on this. I do like how this is looking. GBPAUD trade. So if I'm not mistaken, this is about 100 pip stop loss. But I do like how this is looking right here. So 7. It's a little bit more than 100 pips. I think it's like 110, 120. Now I might retrace a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and enter it. But I posted TPs right now. And we just hit TP2 for GN, by the way. I just saw that on my other screen. So TP2 did get hit for GN. I'm going to notify y'all about that in a second. So again, we do have these huge levels of traffic. So depending on the volume, it might be a struggle to break these levels. But that doesn't mean it is impossible. That does not mean it's impossible. So we did just hit TP1 on GA also. And we just hit TP3 on GN. And we're about to see what NJ is looking like. We're about to go on NJ also. All right, yeah, we're about to enter this as well. We're about to enter this as well. Three. So 84.15. 70. This will be about a 70 pip stop loss. Make sure that like button, y'all. All right, so give me 1 second. Oh, we just hit TP2. All right, so TP2 just got hit for this. CHFJPY. Let me see if that TP got hit. 142.42. Yeah, so all TPs just got hit for CJ. All TPs hit. We got selling profit or close. All right, yeah, so things are looking nice right now. Things are looking nice right now. GN still dropping. Things are looking nice. TP3. So TP4 is 8895. TP4 is 8895. Wait. 8995. I was like, that don't even sound right. There we go. So a couple of pips off from that. Let's see what NJ's up to. CHFJPY. Then what else are we in? We're in GA. I think GA just hit the next TP also. Yeah, so price is just going crazy for us right now. This has been a great week. We're ending it on a great note. This has been a great week. 7713. TP3 just got hit for GA. 7705. Make sure that like button, y'all, because literally we do this a lot of the time, but obviously there'll be some days where price is slow. But I believe all week in an hour, if not less than an hour, we've entered multiple trades, hit multiple TPs, caught tens of 20s, if not hundreds of pips. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Make sure to hit that like button. We're in profit on literally every trade that we're currently in. Yeah, I'm into New Zealand JPY as well. This is going to be a members only play because I like to even it out. So it's going to be 2 trades for each. And that's quiet. That's because I'm typing some stuff. So give me a second, y'all. TP1 is going to be 83.40. So first TP is going to be 83.40. Yeah, but everything's just dumping. So I need to look and see what USDX is up to. Because everything's dumping. It's a dump fest right now. Let me see what this is up to. Ooh, perfect timing. Look how the universe works. Look at how the universe works. So let me pull this up on my other screen. I do need to type the TPs in for what you call it, New Zealand JPY. So I got EUSDX on my other screen, y'all, and I'm just typing the TPs for New Zealand JPY. But that was some perfect timing right there. Haven't jumped in on it yet. Waiting to see if it's going to retrace more. Because obviously if it retraces more, the better the risk to reward and the more pips we can catch. Yeah, everything is dropping. 10. 10. All right. Yeah, so nobody should let this trade turn red. Nobody should let really any trade turn red. We're deep in profit on literally every trade. And we just hit another CP 4GN. We just hit TP4. So price is just going crazy right now. 8985 is the next TP for this. 8985. Bam. I do like how ESDX is looking. Now, out of curiosity, I might cry a little bit seeing this, but if ESDX is dropping, that means okay, so this is retracing up too. So it doesn't look as crazy as I thought it would be. Now, granted, we could have entered this. I don't know. I'd just be iffy with entering trades late. Maybe call it PTSD. Call it whatever you want. I just personally like to follow my rules. And it's fine, though, because okay, we're going to wait for the next 15. But I do like how it's doing what it's doing right there. Because we're in 4 other trades right now. And they're all in profit. They all hit multiple TPs. So it's like, it's all good. But SL for this, I'm looking at putting it right above this wall right here. So we're going to say 38. Let's say 38.47. I don't really like odd numbers like that, but we'll do 38.47. Or do we want to do 38.48? We're going to do 48. I don't know. I have a thing with numbers, but that thing is dropping. So I'm going to wait for the next 15. But I do like how this is looking right here. Yeah. But, we can wait 2 minutes, right, y'all? We can wait 2 minutes. So I'm going to have this on my other screen. I'm going to write the TPs down in a second. Let me see what these other pairs are up to. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Out of curiosity, let me see what CAD's up to. CAD did break that level. So I wonder if the other New Zealand the USD pairs are dropping as well. Out of curiosity, they are starting their downfall. GBCAD is looking tempting though. GBCAD is looking very tempting. Looks like the new low is about to be made. This looks like the new low is about to be made right here. So I definitely like what I see right here. And it's right at this previous where we see twice price rejected and retrace back up. So yeah, we're going to see what the next 15 is looking like. And we might jump in on this as well because this is a perfect position for the new lower low to be made, to be honest. And we're just going to put our stop loss right above this right here. USDX is doing a nice retracement for us, literally at the last minute. So we're going to see what the next 15 looks like. Good, nice retrace. Yeah, somebody write this up because I do like how this is looking right here. But we're blowing every trade except NJ. NJ's right at our entry. But make sure to hit that like button, y'all. GBK is looking nice though, I'm gonna lie. I might post this as well. So we got new 15 just started. I'm gonna write this up just in case I do want to enter this. Entry 62. Right. So SL for this, I'm looking at 63.85. So it's about to be a 85, 90 pip stop loss, which isn't too bad. So what I'm about to do is put this on my other screen so we can look at EUSDX. So before I pull up EUSDX, let me see what these other things are up to. Yeah, these things are dropping nicely. This is doing a retest. It was red for a second, but it's retesting this level, which is fine. But if it turns red again and attempts to break this, I might call it. But GCAD is looking like it's trying to drop as well. GBPJPY just broke that level. So yeah, I'm into this as well. We're in a bunch of GBP pairs. I just noticed that. But hey. They want to keep dropping, they're going to keep dropping. Yeah, this thing is ripping. So yeah, like I said, I'm in GBPJPY right now. Just posted it in the free Telegram. I'm going to post the TPs in a second. Might enter EUSDX as well. Yeah, I like how EUSDX doing what it's doing. So I got GCAD on my other screen. And it is at a nice wall, but it can. That doesn't mean nothing. It can still break that. It can still definitely break that. It's doing a nice little retest though. I'm not tripping too much about that. Yeah, so we're about to see how GBPJPY does. We're gonna let that do its thing. EUSDX, I like how this is looking. I'm not gonna jump the gun yet. My do like how that's looking. So this is what we're about to do. Let me switch the screens really quick. All right, so we see some retracements on the GBP pairs, which is fine. Let me see what NJ's up to. See retracement on this as well. So we're going to see if that can keep dumping down. Let's go back to ESDX. It's trying. I want to see it break that wall. It's definitely trying though. Okay, so this might be the last trade we enter because we're in a bunch of trades right now. But I do like how this is looking. I like how these are looking right here. So mark off the first TP for GBP CAD. 6090. Let's see if we can break that level. USDX has just been stuck at 38.17 and 20 cents for like the past 10 seconds. That thing is stuck. This is right at an entry from similar entries. Caught some nice moves here. In the past, literally see price do the same thing multiple times. We missed TP1 by like a couple pips for GC. I'm looking at that on my other screen. We're about to hit some TPs on these though. That's retracing. That's fine though. Not tripping too much about that. Yeah, I think it's stuck on this level of price right here. It's trying though. You can see by turning red that it's trying. But it's not passing that 38.17 and 20 cents, that 3,817 and 20 cents. It's like stuck at that price every time it drops down, which is interesting. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep an eye on this. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling in these trades right now. We may or may not enter this. I'm gonna keep an eye on this though. If y'all want to contact me directly, make sure to follow me on Instagram at, let me put it up, at playmaker_way, same spelling as the YouTube. Also make sure to hit that sub button. I think we're one away from 300, but if we're at 300 already, let's go for 350. All right. So we don't just live trade every day, but also post videos, trading psychology videos, trading tip videos, trade breakdowns. Just dropped a video earlier this week about funded accounts. Make sure to check those out. Also make sure to follow me on TikTok. They keep banning me, but as of now, that page is still up. So make sure to follow me on that as well. If you want to contact me directly, you can hit me up in the DMs on Instagram, or if you join the free signal room, first link in the description, you can just hit me up right here on Telegram. I usually respond to everyone same day, within an hour or 2 hours, unless I'm doing something. But I do respond to y'all at least within the day. Everything is on sale right now, so if you're interested in getting notified for every trade I enter, join the Advanced Play Signal Room. It's 50% off. I also do one-on-one mentorships. One-on-one sessions. With the one-on-one sessions, you get 2 meetings a week with me. They're an hour long. They're all recorded and sent to you directly after, like the same day. Then also you will have access to the Advanced Play Signal Room, as well as the weekly Zoom calls that we have with the other members and the group chat that we have with the other students and members as well. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. Links in the description. Also the links in my Instagram bio. Make sure to check that out. And yeah, great start to the day so far. This is doing a retracement, but that's fine. We're going to see what's going to happen the next 15-minute candlestick. Still watching this, but literally it keeps on. It's just stuck there. I don't know what's going on with ESDX. That thing's just stuck. But if it can break that, we might enter that. But I'm going to see y'all next week. Y'all have a happy new year. I'm still be on the charts, but I'll see y'all next week.